Each year on Memorial Day, we pause to honor and remember the brave men and women who answered a call to serve our great nation and made the ultimate sacrifice. Without their service and often selfless sacrifices, you and I might not be able to enjoy the freedoms and our American dreams while we each live in the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. In his inaugural address, President John F. Kennedy implored all Americans to ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Throughout America's 244 years, many have answered the call to serve in our country in the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, and U.S. Coast Guard, years before and years after Kennedy's request. These soldiers and sailors embraced the defense of freedom and rights, not only for American citizens, but in the support of democracy across the globe. Together on this day, we, the Boston Town Board, salute each and every one of these fallen patriots, and we will never forget that it's from your service and your sacrifice we have the opportunity to live free. Today, I ask you, citizens and neighbors, to remember those we honor today. Remember their service and sacrifice. With this remembrance, I ask you to ensure the actions of all of these soldiers and sailors do not end with them. Instead, I challenge you to answer a call to service. Volunteer and find a way to serve your communities in some way. Join or support the armed forces. Embrace civic duty. Through your actions, you too can cultivate and reignite the love for freedom and for one another that those that we memorialize today stood for. Honor these brave men and women through your actions. 2020 is beyond what any of us could have ever imagined. In these current times of struggle, we truly have a unique opportunity to come through this together and embrace our own roles to help one another through this crisis.
But there is one front and one battle where everyone in the United States, every man, woman, and child, is in action and will be privileged to remain in action throughout this war. That front is right here at home, in our daily lives, in our daily tasks.
These are not my words, but words about the home front spoken by President Roosevelt in 1942. While I did not write these words, surely they resonate deep in relevance today. We have all been called to duty, to make our own minor sacrifices over the last few months to flatten the curve, and to put the health and well-being of others over our very own personal benefit. But as we finally move forward, I hope your service here at home does not come to a halt, that you hear the call to service and look for active ways to be part of your community. As we begin again, our dedication to freedom and service is just as vital today as it was years ago, when our forefathers were fighting for freedom in the first place, and each time our troops answered a call to stand up for liberty. In every instance, unity in action was essential. President George W. Bush recently reminded us of this. We rise together or fall together. And like all we remember today, who served to maintain our great freedoms, and like President Bush stated, I believe we are determined to rise. In each of you, I have hope that we will rise together. I look forward to walking beside you in service as we find inspiration and love for our communities and remembering those before us. May we never forget to honor those very men and women. God bless all of you, and God bless America.